guys, welcome to today's video. Today's video I'm going to talk about how to collect input from users. Most times in one of our previous videos, we create a variable. For example, we call create a variable name and then give it Peter, for example, or let's say Peter. Let's say Peter, for example. Remember that this is a variable and this is a value that is assigned to this variable. I can see that this Peter is hard is hard coded, or I can say it's set to default to this variable name. But what if we want this guy to change? Anytime we call this name, we'll, on the run we'll give it this Peter, or we can give it another, because if I was to print it out, the variable name, we'll know that I'm going to get so this is a variable, it's being assigned this value. So when I print out this guy, it's going to print out this guy, as you can see down here. So I can change it to John, for example. You can see down here I got John. But what is the disadvantage of this? Disadvantage of this is that you need to manually set this value, or this name, John or Peter. You can any value of your choice. You have to manually set it. But what if in a situation we would want to be changing and want to put it when we run our script? That's where we make use of input. Input just collect information from a user. Now, for example, when you go to your Facebook to log in, for example, you see a section that tell you to put in your email or your phone number, and then put in your password. So what they're trying to do is to collect input from me. That's what we're talking about in the video, but it's not going to be a UI based, just a text based form. So to collect input from a user, just simple in Python, just input. Just type input and then open and close bracket. This input, what does it mean? Let me separate these two guys. This input, like the name input, you're trying to tell this, or input something. Right? And then we're down to input this. I want to input it inside this guy, this space that is inside here. So let me run this script to show you example. You can see under here, for it to just show you the output, and then script ended. So here is waiting for it to input something. Let's say I input let's say Matthew. I don't know whether this correct spelling of Matthew, but just example, and then I hit enter button. You can see Matthew get printed out. You see because Matthew is now being stored inside there, and when I print out the name, here is going to be Matthew. Hope it's not confusing. Let me make it a little bit because right now when I run the script now, it just wait for me to input something. Meanwhile, I don't really know what to put, and it's not quite entertaining, it's not quite user friendly. So I can tend to add what I want specifically for the user to enter. I can tell this, okay, enter your name. Enter your name, for example. I can say to put colon in front, just to make it more entertaining. It's not a must you have to write text inside there. This guy is not necessary, but I just want it to show that, okay, I want the user that is entering this thing to enter his or her name. So when I run this guy is going to ask me to input. See, and that input is going to display as you enter your name. As you can see here, enter your name. So in front of you, I just enter the name I want to enter. Let's say Peter. As you can see, Peter got printed out here. Sorry, the mistake here. Okay, so let's say Peter, and then I hit enter. As you can see, Peter got printed out. So like this, I can, rather than instead of hard coding it here, I can put anything I want to add. Let's say I want to put maybe something like school, for example. School is not a name, it's not somebody's name, but let's say, for example, let me just show you. What's wrong with this? This is missing together. School. Then I hit enter. I can see school got printed out. This print statement displays what we enter here. So this is how it was. It will prompt you to enter your name, because I put this is not necessary, and it can be anything you want, just to make it more user friendly. So I put, you can say enter enter anything you want, so it doesn't really matter. So when this print starts, when you enter anything you enter, let's say enter John, for example. So what will be stored inside here is John. So inside here is John. So automatically it will become this guy. So this become John is going to be inside there, and they are going to here will become this name this variable name and the value is John. So enter and call this guy is going to be enter and call the name is going to print out John. Now this, for example, let me set it back. So I hope you understood a little bit on what I put enter. We understood what I mean by this. So input is just to help us collect an input from somebody, so from a user, and his name also must be test. You can also input a number. Let's want to input 1 2 3 4 5, for example, and then hit enter. You see I get 1 2 3 4 5. So input just to collect input from somebody who is, it's just a user. Let's make it simple like that. User can be me and you, so don't get it complicated. And this input when it collects something from a user, it's stored is in form of a string. What is a string? I covered string in one of my videos, so don't forget to check it. But here, string is just a test of words. Like for example, your name is test. You can't perform mathematical operations on it. You can't do Peter plus Paul, which will really give you James, no. But you can do 1 plus 1 to give you 2. So that's one thing you should know. One thing you should understand about strings. Strings are just piece of text. So when you say piece of text, like example like this school, when you come here, this guy 1 2 3 4 5 that we got here is being stored in form of a text. You can't perform mathematical operations on it. For you to do that, okay, let me show you one way to know what particular category or just a particular data types a particular word belong to. Let's see, you have to use the type word, the type function. Let's type, what did I do here? Just simple. This type is a function in Python. It takes you can say this is an argument it takes, which is a word, and then it displays what type of what type of data type does it belong to. When I run this, you can see, let's say 1 2 3 4 5 that we did, and you can see string class, and then this class is a string class. So let's say in a session I enter them, let's say Peter, for example, and I hit enter. You can see here two class, and I have a string. I'm trying to tell us that this is a string class. This Peter is a string data type. So in C, there's a way to actually convert data types. So data type from one particular category to the other. Like for example, the string type to an integer or to a numeric data type. By making use of the data conversion functions. We have one of them is like int, we have string, str, and there are a lot of them. We have also I think there are a whole lot of them. Well, but I'm going to cover them in one of my videos. So for example, I entered let's say I entered 1 2 3 4. You can see it's a string, but one know that 1 2 3 4 is a number. So I can change it to an int. If I don't want to change it to, remember what I said, int. Sorry, convert a string to an integer. I'll know what integers are. And the other ones like float. There are a lot of them. As you can see, it's on my screen, and there are a lot of them. A way to convert from a specific data type to a specific data type. And there are also ways regulations concerning. You can't just wake up and turn Peter to 1 to 3. No, I don't think it was like just for the conversion, you have to use this is where your common sense plays into role. I know that this guy won't know that is number, even though it's a string, so it can be converted to number using the int data type. So when I print it, it enters 1 to 3 4. You can see it gives me the output, but when I check the what type does it belong to? So what type does it belong? What have I done? What type does it belong to? Let's say I go on to 3 4. You can see here this type change class int. This is an integer class. So if you don't want to put it here, you can put it this. But for you to do this, you want to make sure that what the user is entering is how to be a number or a number like. Before you can convert this what user is entering to an integer, you need to make sure that what the user is entering must be a number. So or must be something relating to a number. Yeah, or must be a number. It can be it can be float, whatever is the first under the numeric. Make sure what the user is entering has to be a number. So with that, you can easily convert it. Let's say for example, I tried entering Peter. One of that I can convert Peter to 1 to 3. So let's say I try entering Peter down here. Peter, for example. You see, I get an error. What does it say? Invalid error for int with base 10. Peter. You can see this Peter, it can be converted to an integer. It's a plain text, so you can convert it to an integer. So words that can actually be converted to an integer, like I say, this is where your common sense come to play. The common sense come to play. You just think of it as something that can actually be converted to number. That's where you can convert it. But when it comes to str, for example, can be converted to any. Okay, it doesn't matter what to enter. It can be converted to a string because automatically this guy is already a string. Once it's a string, you can decide to convert it to any DC you want. Please, even though you enter a number, you enter a text, it doesn't matter. String can convert to almost any data type. Even though you have to enter true, for example. Yes, let me say enter true. You can see I say get true. Meanwhile, true is a Boolean data type. So I think with this, we have come to the end of this video. I think it's come to the end of this video. I think I'll be able to give you a pretty solid understanding of how input works, how to collect input from a user in Python programming language. So here is a recap of what you did. We talked about what input is. Input will, like I may use Facebook for example, just to collect input from somebody. And then you can store it in the variable. If you don't want to store it in a variable, you can decide to put print it out direct, what the user enter direct. Okay, let me clear this guy. Okay, we're going to enter a name. I can say Peter, for example. You can see it's here print out the Peter, but it's always a good practice to store it in a variable. Very good to store it. Very good, a good practice to store in a variable in case I want to do mathematical operations on it. So that's advantage of input. You get to put what you want at the runtime, rather than you going rather than you hard coding it. So if you find this video helpful, and if you have anything that I didn't cover in this video, please make sure to let me know in the comment section down below. Please just let me know. I'll do my best to add it. If it's to do a part 2 to it, I'll make sure to do that. So I think if you find the video helpful, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. you feel like it doesn't charge you money just to click on it. So I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.